after O-Town, which was really my first big audition, was for this TV show, Making the Band.
Hmm.
I thought it was scripted. I didn't even understand at the time it was a reality show because reality TV wasn't a thing. And again, I'm
Yeah.
totally aging myself here. But I mean, I have looked at the aging process and I've decided I'm not participating in it.
Yeah, we don't need it.
But you know, who needs aging? Let's grow younger together. We're not growing older
Exactly.
together. We're growing younger together. But it was incredible because I knew of Lou Pearlman. I was a kid that was listening to Backstreet Boys,
Mm.
following the journey and the music of NSYNC and 98 Degrees. Of course, being in high school in the late 90s, like who wasn't aware of all of that?
Yeah.
And that was my first real audition. I got on a plane. I flew to Las Vegas. There was, over 1,000 people there. I was like the last person in line that day. And then all of a sudden, I make the semifinals and now I'm moving to Florida to live in a house. And what's crazy about Making the Band, we didn't know at the time, Making the Band as a television series, which then went on to other seasons and spawned other groups like Danity
Sure.
Kane and right. But with O-Town,
Hmm.
there was no major television network yet that was doing reality TV. Making the Band was actually the first. You had like Real World on MTV, but that was a cable thing. Like the major networks were not really doing reality TV. So the whole thing was an experiment. Like nobody knew if this was actually going to work to create a successful boy band or not. And we didn't know what we didn't know what our music was going to sound like. We didn't have hit songs. We didn't have a team. Like if you think of American Idol or you think of The Voice, now everything is so packaged. I mean, they know
Yeah.
exactly what your hit song is going to be before you've even won the competition, right?
Seriously.
It's all become this machine. But at the time we were doing it, it was pioneering what that ended up being. As we look at now American Idol, the success of The Voice and all these shows, Making the Band was really the precursor to all of that.
Yeah, I was wondering because obviously the real world started a few years before Making the Band, but yeah, that really was the first reality show that I personally ever watched.
First major network that picked up a reality TV show. Then right after that, it was like Survivor.
Hmm.
And now it's, sort of crazy to think that now reality TV is everywhere on
Yeah.
every single network, right? Which, do you guys
Mhm.
like reality TV shows?
I love reality TV, yeah.
What's your
We
favorite
do.
reality
Yeah.
show?
I have to say, I've just been the last
Uh.
month or so, I've just been binging Summer House on Bravo, and that's
Yeah.
been taken over my entire life.
I've heard that's great.
It's-
I got to check that one out. I'm personally addicted to 90 Day Fiance.
Oh, I just
And
got into that.
it's like
Yes.
the drama feels so real.
I know.
I mean, because think about it, you're going to marry someone in 90 days. Like it's probably that's my biggest reality TV guilty pleasure for sure. But yeah, when we were doing it, it was so early on, and it was not overly saturated, and ended up spawning this incredible like career. I just got shot out of a cannon at 18 years old. I had just graduated high school, and all of a sudden, a year later, we have a #1 song on the radio with All or Nothing. Our first album, we had Liquid Dreams and We Fit Together, and then we ended up doing 3 seasons of Making the Band. So it took that whole process was about 4 years of my life, and then after that, I went right into another reality show and launched a solo career because at this time you have bands like NSYNC is breaking up, Justin Timberlake is going solo, and all the executives at MTV were like, this has always been the TV version of the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. I got a record deal because I had moved to LA after the show ended, and they heard about that. They brought me in for a meeting and they're like, what's going on in your life? And I'm like, well, I'm engaged. My fiance is pregnant. I'm about to become a father. I'm on the heels of O-Town trying to make it as a solo artist now. And they're like, this is a TV show. You should do another
like it
reality
writes
show.
itself.
Yeah. And so did a whole other series called There and Back, which was amazing. And did my solo album Soundtrack to Your Life and had so much fun with all of that. And that kept me busy for another several years. And, entertainment is a very interesting career path because there's no rhyme or reason to how it happens.